Hi kids, I'm going to read you another story. This one's called Willoughby and the Wee One. The darkness of Rio had been gathering for weeks, sapping the Wee One's energy. It had encased Tintango in an earthly gloom and forebodings. All the creatures of Tintango were shrinking in stature and strength under the evil spirit. The Wee One was confused by her inability to fly freely, did her best to continue. Suddenly, lightning bolts began to dart down into the meadow, into the treetops of the little wood. They reached their fiery fingers into the dell, frightening everyone. It removed their magic powers. The darkness of Rio began to take over the very heart of Tintango. The Wee One was caught between heaven and earth as she flitted to find her friend. She fell like a stone, illuminated by the lightning bolts that would not stop. The storm showed no mercy for Tintango or its gentle creatures. The Fae landed with a bump near an outcropping of cotton-easter that grew on the margin between the meadow and the forest of Rio. She heard a cry of fear coming from deep within the prickly bushes. Peering into the thicket, she saw a tiny quivering ball of gray fur. Quickly, she walked between the thorns, moving deeper and deeper into the thicket. In the very heart of the prickly web, she found Willoughby the rabbit. "Oh, do come out, Willoughby, before you injure yourself in the thorns," she pleaded. "I'm afraid," he squeaked. "Please don't be afraid, Willoughby. Lightning can't really hurt you in Tintango, unless you let it. This is a world of imagination and love. If we fear, then the fear will grow. We make our own reality here. Pay it no heed," she said, stroking his furry paw. The rabbit wanted to believe the Fae, but could not move. His fear had so overtaken his common sense. "I will stay with you, Willoughby, but you know the fear will grow if we do not face it. Come, let's face it together," she pleaded. "I promise to stay with you." Slowly, Willoughby moved through the thicket, trying not to catch his fur on the thorns. Every now and then he would wince as his fur was caught. He moved forward, following the Fae, not knowing what else to do. Finally, the pair found themselves on the edge of the meadow as the thunder crashed and rumbled overhead. The rabbit looked as if he wanted to return to the thicket, but suddenly stiffened his resolve. The Wee One and Willoughby sat silently watching the dancing bolts of light. Neither said a word for some minutes. Finally, the rabbit asked what they were going to do. "Nothing," the Fae replied. "Nothing?" Willoughby quizzed. "It will look like nothing, but it is really something very important," the Fae said. "What is that?" the rabbit said, with a tremble in his voice. "We are going to face the fear and let it move through us, Willoughby. It looks simple, but it is sometimes very difficult because you want to run away. To run would be silly, for the fear would just find you again. It is best to just face it and get it over with, Willoughby." As the two friends sat watching, the lightning bolts began to move off, far over the land of Rio. "Do we have to stay here forever, Wee One?" the rabbit asked. "No, I think it is time to go about our lives now, Willoughby. The thing has gone, and we have faced it together. Let's go play in the meadow. The last one there is a mud pie. I love you, kids. I hope you enjoyed the story. Goodbye."